So you're a Florida realtor or another realtor in another state looking at Florida going, what is this new brokerage coming out that is LPT? Well, in this video, we're going to talk a little bit about what that is and what that can do for you as an agent. So stick around. What's up, everybody? This is Tim Whittemore with the Whittemore Group here with LPT Realty, coming at you with some more great information about brokerages and about growing your career. I've been through a lot of it. I've been an agent in several states. I've been the single agent, buyer's agent. I've been the team lead, agent lead, and now an actual team leader for our team here in Northwest Florida. They always say that you are the sum of the 5 voices that you listen to. Let me be one of those voices. Live vicariously through some of the mistakes that I have made and let yourself be the best version and best entrepreneur and best agent that you can be. All right, so let's get into the content talking about LPT Realty in Florida. Why in Florida? Well, that's where it all started. Was over in Central Florida, and this business model is expanding quickly. At the date of this video here in 2022, it's expanding out to 13 different states as planned. By the end of the year, we'll see how that actually goes. Time will tell. All right, so what is different about this? A lot of this is another cloud-based brokerage. So there's no real brick and mortar. There's one big one in each state, and that's really kind of how it goes. The EXP model kind of paved the way for different brokerages to pop up. And if you ask this person here, I'm going to tell you it looks like the next version of the next big thing. It's a reason that I brought myself and my agents, my team, over to this brokerage. It almost has that same feel as if when EXP came in the market after Keller Williams. Okay, so what is the big deal? What is making this difference? Why is this such a big item moving forward? Well, if you look at LPT, which actually stands for Listing Power Tools, there's 2 tracks when you do join this brokerage. You have one that's called a business builder, and you have one that's called a rev share partner. Now, business builder means that you could be 100% commissions to you as the agent, right? You only have to pay $500 per transaction until you pay the brokerage $5,000. Then after that, it's 100% commissions to you for the rest of your calendar year, okay? Our anniversary year. For rev share is an 80-20 split. That 20% until it gets to 15,000. Once it is, you are capped, right? And once you are capped at that 15,000, then you are 100% all of that fees and are 100% commission back to you. All right. The cool thing about the rev share partner is that you get rev share, which is why you would think it would say that. Now, rev share is where you get a certain portion of your direct sponsors from the 20%, never from the agent, from the 20%, and it kind of gets divvied up through their upline, right? And it's 50% of whatever the brokerage makes off of that, so we'll call it 10%. But it's not quite that, because business builders don't get rev share. So they kind of forfeit there. So it kind of like it's a mixed bag of what you're going to be getting, okay? This is kind of nice because the direct people that you bring in, as long as they do one transaction, it just meets what they call being badged, which means that you did one transaction and it's enough money that you've done it on. As long as you get up to 15 people across, then, or direct sponsors, then you go 7 levels deep. Now in other brokerages like EXP, since I mentioned it, you have to go all the way up to 40 people to do that, and this one's only 15, so that's just a huge game changer. Talking about fees, all right, there's no monthly fees. So whether you're doing business or not, there's no monthly fees. There's also no sign-up fee, so you don't have to worry about a couple $100 that you got to pay when you first join this brokerage. Okay, there is an annual fee which comes out of your first transaction for your first time in your anniversary year, which is $500. But you don't pay it until you do some business. How awesome is that? Now, you do have a $195 transaction fee. However, that transaction fee can also be, at least here in Florida, you can have the buyer or the seller pay it. It just has to be in the contract and disclosed. So that's pretty cool. So you really don't have to pay for much at all. Now, what else do you get with this? You also have great tech. You have listing power tools, LPT, that was established many, many years prior to this actual brokerage coming around. Me and a couple other team leaders were looking at it way prior, but it's all this print marketing, and print marketing does work, and especially in specific markets. Now, that print marketing always seemed like too much of an expense, but you get it at cost, right? And that means, or discounted, or even free part of your package. Okay, so this is a huge thing that you can use in order to help market and get more listings. They also have Chime. Now, Chime is a CRM, so it's a database and also a website with lots of great tools and so many different add-ons and different ways that you can connect your lead sources and things like that. It's a really, really powerful system for you, and if you're a team builder or if you're a broker looking to kind of bring that over, this is a big thing to kind of help you out and very manageable for your team. Dotloop, they pay for a version of Dotloop that you don't have to help with your forms and e-sign and sharing. You also have support. Now, this is a big thing that this brokerage really wanted to bring forward, was giving support to their agents 24/7. So you're going to be able to give somebody a call or message them and get that back really, really quick. They also have LPT Connect, which is a site that's kind of a landing base for all the different things like your emails, Chime, Dotloop, all that stuff is right there. And of course, support and where to put tickets in, to order business cards, and all that stuff is right there, also to include all your training. Now, if you are looking to build a RevShare team or even a traditional team and you want some help recruiting, they do have recruit assistants throughout this brokerage, where they have somebody from corporate that is calling on your behalf to help you make connections. Now, also, if you had a great deal with somebody previous and you want to keep track of them, they're also going to follow up with emails and texts and things like that to try to bring them under LPT, but under you specifically. Now, this company also gives you stock. Now, it isn't publicly traded, it's private right now for its stock, but you get to be an owner as well. So what they'll do is give you a certain amount of stock every single time that you hit a certain milestone, which is transactions. So you're going to have your first transaction, you'll get some, your third, 10th, and 35th. Now, each one, it grows significantly on the number of stock. It's not dollars amount. It is the number of stock, which is really cool if they go public with this company and it jumps up to $1. I mean, at that point, if you've done enough with this brokerage at that time, that's just going to be a huge, huge game changer. You also get stock as you build your traditional team or your RevShare team every time that they do a transaction. So you can build more and more stock and be more of an owner. This is amazing at the beginning of a company that could just explode. If eXp Realty was indicative of anything like that can get to that size, man, what a time to get into this. Not only that, if you're brand new and you need some training or you want extra training, there is an actual trainer from corporate here in Florida that will go to live trainings. There's a schedule out there. It's already pre-planned the month prior. You can get one-on-one assistance if need be, and it's in works right now that a lot of the agents that are part of LPT will volunteer. The ones that want to do it, not that have to do it, will actually go out and teach these classes. The great part about having a company that has RevShare involved in it is that a lot of people in your upline really, really want you to succeed because they get to succeed as well. So you have access to, hey, I want to be in investments, I want to do this, I want to do that, and all of them, including myself, want to help you get to that next level. So being able to use that and the collaboration that you get between those people, that are your direct support is just fantastic. Well, that's all I have for the quick overview of LPT Realty in Florida. Don't forget, we are expanding. If you have any questions about anything I mentioned here, please go ahead and leave them here in the comments below. And of course, if you are looking to make a switch into LPT, or maybe you're just a brand new real estate agent thinking maybe this is it, or working in our area, be happy to help any way I can. Please find me on social media, give me a call, text, email me. I'll make some time to help you out and to chat with you to make sure that you make the best decision moving forward. Again, my name is Tim Whittemore with the Whittemore Group with LPT Realty. We'll see you in our next video.